some pretty serious police officers in town already. Not caring about the pink tent. That is a fine moustache on that guy, look at that. Oh shit, I hope that's not Wario, dude, otherwise we're in trouble. Right, so, I suppose we better talk logistics. So there is another protest that's coming down from Russell Square, and they're only going to be going as far as where the stage is for Tommy's March, because this, and I've already been interrogating the police, is going to be completely sealed, and all of the avenues and pathways are all going to be sealed all the way down. So what that means essentially is it's going to be quite tricky to film both sides, which of course I'm going to do. Yep, so that's going to be shot. I didn't actually come into town yesterday, so I don't know how long it took them to build this thing, maybe just overnight. I'm not sure. Another big police operation. I think their last record for arrests in one day is like 890 or something. I can't imagine that. I mean, maybe it'll kick off today, but I can't imagine that it will. Horse Guards is still open. I've just been speaking to the police officers over there, and they confirm that this is going to be the sterile zone. So barriers on both sides, nobody allowed in the middle. Let me into America. Is that an old joke now? Lots of people here already getting the seats at the front. They're going to be waiting for a long time though. So like standing around for 4 hours, although very, very nice to see this. Toilets. Not only one bank either, there's another bank of toilets just down there. It's literally like Glastonbury Festival, except this will be a hippie free zone. Repeater screen. Repeater screen. Repeater screen. This is really expensive, dude. I don't think I've ever seen anyone spend this much money on one of these events. Not a bad thing. Toilets are good. Quite a large briefing. So I had a look on Google Maps last night, try and work out essentially where the weak points were, essentially where Black Bloc could attack the protest if they wanted to. And the two areas were the Waterloo graffiti tunnel, which I'm going to go and have a look at in a minute, and the other place that was obvious, because the march is going to come, like, Big Ben is just around the corner here, Big Ben is just there, the march is going to come down here and then like up here, and that means that this here is the area where the two protests are going to be able to mingle. I know the main left protest is not going to be down here, it's not supposed to be down here, but I really imagine they were going to block all of this off, like a double barrier along here. Because if something's going to happen, it's going to happen here, or at the graffiti tunnel. It's 11:15, I'm a bit behind schedule actually, to be honest. I've done nothing but interrogate police officers today. I think I've done 8. They reckon that if there's so many people on the Tommy March that they don't even fit up Parliament Street, then they're expecting the crowd to swell into Parliament Square. That kind of makes sense, but still I would say there's still a danger that Black Bloc or somebody's going to turn up to Parliament Square, but I still think their best option, if they're looking to attack, would be the graffiti tunnel. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's over in Waterloo. And as far as I'm aware, there is no CCTV in this tunnel. I'm a bit late and behind schedule, but I'm going to walk to the very end of the tunnel just to check it out. I don't think I've ever been down here. Yeah, multiple areas. Are you right, man? How you doing? It's kind of ominous, you're just standing there, dude. Scary. I mean, just creatures, right? Fucking creatures. Anyway, the report is it splits into 3. Stairs, ramp, and straight on, so scatter. It is possible to scatter here. I could just be being paranoid, but I think it's interesting to analyse these things. And just check they're not being followed. Oh my god, some guy in the comments mentioned that Gandalf would appear. Oh my god. So that is the Park Plaza, and they're going to come around like this. Anybody could stand here, do whatever they want, attack them. There's no police here at all, absolutely none. And then run off back into the main graffiti tunnel. It's totally behind schedule now, like massively behind schedule. I'm gonna head down to where the protest is. Huh. It's a private helicopter. They've like taken over King's College. King's College is an extreme left-wing stronghold. You can see them. There's a lot of them, dude. There's a lot. It's going to be hard. Well, that's the best shot I'm getting. I'm going to walk back to Westminster now. The scenic route to avoid the crowds. Well, that's actually shutting. If I go up Whitehall into where the march is, I will get trapped and I will never be able to get out. It's also true that if I don't go in there now, I'll never be able to get in. But I do want to go up to Trafalgar Square and see the other half, see what they're up to. So I'm going to go the long way round. The left-wing protest is going to be here extremely shortly. They're a few minutes away. They're going to come into Trafalgar Square, and then they're going to come down here just as far as the sterile zone. I think I go down to the very front. The police, by the way, they were telling me that it's quite likely that I'm going to get trapped in here, as in, depending on how it turns out, this the left protest coming down, they may have to seal the entire area, which means I may be trapped. And I said, but there aren't any toilets down here. But you know, when there is, when life gives you lemons, you pee in a telephone box. Police are in trouble now. They've had to stop the rest of the march because the Tommy guys came up Northumberland Avenue. Well, the riot police have turned up and they're slowly closing just about every single road you could possibly imagine. Of course, you saw there that Antifa, Black Bloc had a little scuffle, like the Tommy guys came up Northumberland Avenue and managed to get at them. And one of the Tommy guys got arrested, unfortunately, but... We just look at the Golden Jubilee Bridge. My boy has turned up. Dude! What is this? It's got some kind of like beam weapon on the front. What is it? I really don't know what that is. Odd. 325. I'm going to try and get back into Parliament Square. What's hilarious is people are still like queuing up for selfies even with all of this chaos, although it's fairly calm, to be honest. It's so chill. Nobody's shouting, everyone's just sort of waving their flags, and I may as well, seeing as I'm here, go back up the other end. Oh shit, there's it's like a posh event going on here, man. What a day. It's not a wedding or anything, no, it's like a graduation. Oh my god. Oh.
I suggest you turn around, go home to your parents, tell them they're to blame for everything, and get money from them in compensation for having you.
So there, I managed to get to the other side, but it is now hammering it with rain again. But at least I have made it into the wild. This is now a police car park, apparently. And I'm going to walk through the Admiralty Arch again. Oh, riot police have their helmets on now. And I can hear doggy woggies. Yes, that is a lot of TSG. So there's a riot going on down here. Certainly sounds a little bit like a riot. What the hell, dude? Oh my god. I've always wanted to do that. That group of Antifa that we saw earlier on are basically stuck in there. So the riot police are trying to push everybody out who wants to hurt them so they can release the animals back into the wild.
Add to that.
Okay.
I just got...
Yeah, cool. So the main concern has obviously been hitting the head. The nature of a head wound, if there's concussion, anything like that, there might be...
You're going to let a concussed man climb over here? Okay.
Okay, so
I'm good. I don't actually need all this. I know you guys are just being professional and everything, but I'm actually perfectly... Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm terrified of horses.
Whoa. That was scary.
Just come this way, we'll get away from it.
I'm all good. I just got smashed in the head with a bottle. So got a bit of a sore head because I got smashed in the head with a bottle thrown by somebody. It hit me right on the top. I got like a lump. The paramedic, they literally forced me to see the paramedic. I didn't want to. They made me climb through that gap and they said, you're going to make a potentially concussed man climb through that gap. But gave me 2 paracetamol and I almost got kicked by a horse.
Truth though, innit, brother? It's the truth. Fuck off!
I just got bottled again. We're actually getting kettled now. So I'm getting out. So just in case you can't tell what's going on. The right had the left essentially pinned in Whitehall, and they couldn't get out. So that's why the riot police are basically pushing all of the right-wing people over to the right, which is the correct way to do it, I think. And then all of the left people will go over to the left, I'm pretty sure. And I've got an almighty lump on my head. Just saying. Do you know what type it is? Is it an Alsatian, just like a black Alsatian or something? Yeah. It's beautiful, man. Well, looks like that is the end of it. The left-wingers have been released back into the wild. I've been bottled twice, in the top of the head and on the shoulder. And yeah, just gonna wander down, check out the detritus. Looks like I was here before anybody turned up and I'm here when everybody's run away. The left-wingers actually were supposed to leave at 4 o'clock. It was part of their conditions of their protest, but they were kettled by, I'm looking for the time, but I can't, it was in front of me. They were kettled for 2.5 hours by the right-wingers. So that's a significant event. I hear music, so the Tommy event is actually still on. I feel like I've been away for like several billion years, which is essentially I have been trapped up there, coming back with scars, you know, a limp. Oh. These roads are just totally empty now. This is all for me. It's nearly 7 o'clock. I'm still here walking around.
Subscribe to Escalation.
Thank you, man.
That's how you pronounce it. I think you got it right.
The detritus, the mess. But at least I can actually walk in here now. It says thank you for coming. But I've only just turned up, we'll have to do it again. Holy crap, dude. This is gonna take a while to clean up. Celebrity spotting. Carl, you are my favorite YouTuber, you always have been.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Oh no, somebody's been trashing the toilets. Oh my god. See that, the roof's all caved in. Oh my god. I got to the front, guys. It only took 9 hours. I'll just have to stay here until Tommy comes back.